Francis, you're welcome. Francis just joined us, so you're welcome. Owoyemi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening.
Good evening. Happy Sunday to you.
Same here, ma. Same here, sir.
Okay, Francis, can I hear you? Is it your first time joining us
No, I joined it through the YouTube.
through the YouTube? I believe you learned well yesterday.
Yes.
Do you have a laptop? Do you have a gadget to access this training? Because our
Okay,
training is based on math.
I have
Huh?
laptop. I have laptop.
And you will be able to carry out your assignments when it's been given.
Yeah.
Hello, Francis. Can I hear you? Can you?
I said yes.
Okay,
Yes,
no,
yes.
no problem. No problem. So, let's start. It's a brand new day, and we are going to continue from what our uh, previous topic, which was introduction to what Python. So, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want to hear from you. I want to get more insights from you. Now, these are topics, these are questions we are supposed to answer in week one. And now I want to hear from you before I can what give you my own definition. Then after we do our research. So this class is a discussion class and it's a collaboration class. So in every step I'm taking, I want you to flow with me. Now there's a question on the screen which is who is a data analyst? Now I will ask each and every one of you to give me your own definition of data analysis. Let's answer these few questions before we can go into the practical class directly. Okay. Uh, so let me hear from each and every one of you. Now, Akpam, when you hear hello Akpam, when they ask you who is a data analyst,
Yes, sir.
what's come to yeah, when they ask you who is a data analyst, what's come to your mind? Hello? Hello, Akpam.
Hello, sir.
I say, when they ask you who is a data analyst, what's
Yes, sir.
come to your mind?
Okay. A data
You are,
analyst
please, you are in
is,
a
I think,
place
it's a
where,
person that turns a raw data.
okay, please, can you do us a favor? You are in a place where there's crowded. When we are taking this class, you are not supposed to be in a crowded environment. Okay?
Yes, sir. I'm
Please,
hearing you, sir.
you are in a place that is crowded. So I would like you to go to a place that is not crowded so that we can receive this class of you can receive it very well and it will enter it will be with you. Okay. uh
Yes, sir.
before you adjust to a place that is not crowded, let me ask other persons a question. Okay. Now, Oyemi, when they ask you who is a data analyst, what comes to your mind?
All right, thank you. To my knowledge, a data analyst is someone that use data to draw to conclusion, to solve problem, or to support a decision. You get data, you work on it, you organize, you collect, and interpret the data for for a conclusion, for an insight, or for an insight. Let me put it that for an insight of previous of what has occurred to predict or to be able to work on it. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Favor, can you give us what you understand by who is a data analyst?
Okay, a data analyst, I would say is somebody that works with raw data to get insights for maybe to get trends for decision making. There may be someone that follows the process of cleaning data, getting the trends and insights from a particular data to make a decision.
Okay, good, good. Now I've heard from you, I've heard from Owoyemi, I've heard from what Favor. So Akpam, can you answer our question now? Akpam,
Okay, good evening. Yes, sir. Okay, a data analyst is a person that deals with raw data. The person that deals with raw
hello.
data.
You can you hear me now?
That's what I can.
Okay.
I'm
It's a
hearing you,
person
sir.
that deal with what? It's a person that deal with data, right?
It is a person who turns raw data to useful information that
Okay,
will help
good.
people to make better decisions.
Okay, good. Now, Francis, can you mute? Who is a data analyst? What comes to your mind? The data analysis. Hello, Francis. Okay, Francis, are you with us? Uh, we are trying to run an interactive class. Please don't mute.
Okay, I see a data analyst is someone who gets data that he puts it in in an Excel for future use.
Okay, good. No problem. I've heard from Francis. I've heard from Oyemi. I'm going to ask someone that joined us. So, Brendan. Hello, Brendan. You're welcome. Brendan. Hello, Brendan. Hello, Brendan. Mukitet. Oh, please, you are mute. Please unmute your mic and speak. So we are trying to know our candidates. You are trying to know our members. So please unmute your mic. Okay. So, Brenda, can you unmute your mic and speak? I want to hear from you. Okay. Now, I think this guy is not speaking. Brenda is not speaking up. Okay. Please rejoin again and unmute your mic if you wish to continue with us. Okay. Uh, so everybody is correct, though. Everybody is correct. It also has to do with what data. It also has to do with data, extracting of data, collecting of data. Now, and analyzing of data. Now, let's look what Google Google definition. Let's look Google definition. Now, let me share my screen to what Google. Now, let me see who is a data analyst. I'm coming. Okay, I'm going to share my screen to Google. Now we are going to look who is what a data analyst. Who is a data analyst? I'm coming. Okay. Search. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
yes, sir.
okay.
Now, who is a data analyst? Now, let's look who is a data analyst. Now, if you can see my screen, someone can read for us.
A data analyst is a
And
professional who collects, clean, and interpret raw data to help organization make information data
Okay.
driven decision.
Okay, you see that everybody has their own definition, and it all has to do with what data and data collecting data, raw data. It has to do with data. So as a data analyst, you have to know that it's a person, it's a professional, it's a professional that deal with what collecting of data, cleaning and interpreting. Now let's move on to the next question. So I'm trying to make it uh, it, uh, a class where we can what understand various uh, names or various subjects. Okay, I'm coming. Let me share my screen to that place. Okay, now I've seen it. So I'll share my screen now. So now this is my screen. The next question is what? Uh, The next question is what? What are the necessary tools a data analyst work with? Now, what are the necessary tools a data analyst work? So, do you know what are the tools data analysts work with? Is there anyone who know what it? If you know, you can signify. Let me just look who understands this question very well or who knows it. Do you know the necessary tools? Okay. Apart from Oyemi, which other person? Apart from Oyemi, which other person?
like
Who
the
know?
tools they used to work.
Yes, a data analyst work with.
Okay, I think I know some of the
Okay, what are the tools?
Excel,
Hey, look.
SQL, Power BI,
SMS. Okay,
Tableau,
nice, nice,
then
nice,
Python.
nice, nice, nice. Okay, you are correct. You are correct. But you know that there are so many tools for data analysis. There's so many tools you can research on data analyst tools. There are so many tools, but these are the few you have mentioned. So we can do research on more and also know more on what the tools they use. So Brenda, you're welcome. uh you are joining us for the first time, right? Brandon. Hello Brandon, you are joining us for the first time. Hello Brandon. Okay, Brandon, we don't do that here. Thank you. So these are candidates who are not ready to learn. We don't learn like that here in CM Tech. So the next question is, who does an analyst work with? Now, uh, who can answer this question? Who does an analyst work with? Hello, do you know? Is-
Okay, hello.
Okay, you can answer. I'm hearing you.
Okay, I feel an analyst works with. I feel that yes, I feel an analyst works with an organization
Okay.
that has a large data. What? How should I put it? Yeah, that has a large number of, should I call it data or employee or whatever. But I just know it works with an organization.
Okay. Mm, you are partially correct. So, who else also have another question? Answer to that. Who else?
Yeah, they
Okay,
work with
I would say
manager.
an analyst can.
Favor, you can
Man,
continue.
Okay, I would say analyst can work with other team members that in different, maybe different departments or units like accountants or business managers, just different people that they can get data from to analyze.
Okay. Now, Omoyemi, I want to hear from you.
yeah, she has already mentioned the first one. An account, HR manager or executive who need solutions to drive forward their organizations. We have the operation or marketing team also. We have a lot customer service to drive to a conclusion. Those are the people we can get information from.
Oh, everybody just decide to mention the higher class organization, business. Do you know that a data analyst can work anywhere? You can work
Yes.
anywhere. Anywhere. I don't know. Akpam, do you know or that a data analyst can work anywhere?
Yes, I know that. I'm aware of that.
Okay. I thought you wanted to say no. Do you know that a data analyst can work in a school?
No.
You don't know.
Yes, sir.
Ah, a data analyst can work in a school. Okay, for example, let me go down to the lowest level of a school. Now, let's use our normal secondary school, not tertiary. Let's say our normal secondary school. Do you know that a teacher normally collects record of the students like the register attendance every day?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
the teacher collected the data of the student. It, for example, when the student comes in the morning, it will take a record of the student. Now, in the afternoon, that is the final day of that day, it will take another record, which is two times record, right? To show that if the student is available in school hours, right? It's a proof to show that the student is around during that
Yes,
day,
yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah. Sometimes the student might not come in the morning, might come after break. The teacher, with the help of the register, the teacher will have to know that this student did not come in the morning, but he came after break. So it's still a data collecting, and it's, for example, the teacher is a data analyst. Now, let me go to the tertiary institution. Uh, have you heard about MIS? Do you know the full meaning of MIS?
No, sir, no.
Management information system.
Yeah, management information system. Now, in tertiary institution, we have a department that deal with what management information system, like result collection, registration of new members or new students. Uh, okay, now these are data analysts. Those people that work as management information system, or a data processing manager, uh, uh, or those people who work in data collecting. These are places year you can work what as a data analyst. In your business, you can work as a data analyst. In your business, in your own private business, you can work as a data analyst. You can the work cannot deal without the word data collecting. Do you know that every year they conducted every years, like interval years, they collect a record of the people in Nigeria, their census. Akpam, do you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you our in our daily life we have to do with what record. So data collecting is more important in our daily life. So it's everywhere you can work as a data analyst. For example, if you see the last question, you say, what is data analyst? Data analysis, sorry. What is a data analysis? The overview key concept of what data analysis, that is the key concept and applications. Now you see under it I mentioned what healthcare, finance and marketing. So in hospital you can work as what a data analyst in hospital. Now there's a project I did on what on the number of people who have what HIV. Now in data collecting, you know, n- most people might give you a false or right answer, but as a data analyst you have to follow a you have to follow a procedure that can lead you to what the true data, the right what data. Now I also did a project on what diabetes, the number of people having what diabetes. And now when you are talking about prediction in data analysis, we have to talk about data science. Data science deal on what prediction. So we have different type of uh, data analysis, which is what we have the exploratory data analysis. We have many data analysis. So let me just show you some of the examples. So let me search for it and then display it for you guys. So now I'm going to share it. So we have what exploratory, we have descriptive, we have diagnosis and predictive data analysis. So I'm going to share it for you to see. Okay, so I'm trying to take you guys to the foundation of what data analysis. So I believe with the help of this, you'll be able to learn. Now, I believe you have seen my screen, right? Hello.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, a data analysis commonly categorized into what four main type. Now, descriptive, diagnostic. Now, this diagnostic is mainly used in what hospitals. Mainly used in what hospital. And you see, you have the predictive. Now, predictive, like those people working under uh prediction. Okay, weather. Those people who work in this play, metro something something, like they work under okay, they work with the weather institution that conducts predicting uh, analysis. Now, for example, in that organization, they can check if the weather will be raining, and if they want to know how many times in a year rain falls in a certain country. So these are prediction. They will use those analysis to predict for the future occurrence. Now, all those things fall under what the predictive what analysis. So I believe you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes, sir.
Am I too fast?
No,
Not at
sir. No,
all.
sir.
Okay. So now prescriptive. Now, for example, now let's talk about the prescriptive. Now we can still use what this prescriptive in hospital. Now, for example, in hospital, a doctor use a certain drugs. He use a certain drug on a particular patient, and they want to know if that drug is effective. Now, in the one, this doctor will write the drugs he use to cure what malaria. Now, they have different doctors, and is they are made up of shifts. Now, the next doctor will come. He or she will still write what the drugs he used to what for a certain patient. Now, the next doctor will come. Now, at the end of it, they will now see which of these drug is more effective. Then, if this particular drug is more effective, they will now use it for what prescriptive what for patients, for to prescribe drug for patients, right? Now, this fall under what the prescriptive what analysis. So now, in data analysis, we can use what different what tools. We can use what different tools, from raw data to what to insights. Now, example, Excel, SQL, and Python. So, and many more. Okay. So I believe we have answered those questions. So let's move on again. So let me show you my screen again. I'm coming. Which Okay, we are going to look on which other question before I take you down to our main class. Okay. Now, who is a data analyst? Okay, now this is a question I want to ask you. What is the difference between a data analyst, a data engineer, and a data scientist? Who can answer this question? Who can answer this question?
Should we use AI?
No, no. Just answer. Just I want you to think on your own without using anything, so that at the end of it we will do our own research. We will research everything together. Okay, do you understand? Just
Okay.
think. Just tell me with your
Yes,
own
sir.
idea. Oh. Don't do
Okay.
anything like a search on thing. What do you think? Who is a data analyst, a data engineer, and a data scientist?
Okay. A data analyst analyze data. Yes, they analyze data and give reports. Morely, like I said the other time, they focus more on past events, like what has occurred, so that they can draw to a conclusion of this is what we should do to make what has happened in the past better. That is what a data analyst does. But a data scientist is to they predict the future, just like you said, the weather forecast. Yes, they forecast, they predict the future. And data engineer, they collect and store data. They collect and store data or manage data. That is my view on it. That's my view on that one. Hello, sir. Are you there?
Okay, Favor, do you want to try?
Hope you hear what I said the other time, sir.
Yes, I heard you.
All
I
right.
heard you. Favor, do you want to try? Mm, okay.
Mm, I think the data analyst is more like what we are studying now.
Okay.
Maybe to analyze it, get the trends and reports. The data scientists, maybe I think there will be more like people that work with the software, maybe the back end, maybe coding and all that. I really don't know the distinctive difference between the two of them.
Okay. Now let me tell you the difference. Now, a data engineer, hmm? A data engineer is a person who builds the data infrastructure. Um, infrastructure. When I talk about infrastructure, for example, a database, a pipeline, is a engineer that starts the data from scratch. Now, a data scientist build what predictive what model using what machine language, all those machine learning. These are people who build from scratch using codes to build what uh predictive models. Now, a data analyst interprets that data. I don't know if you understand. Do you understand?
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes,
just
sir.
come again. You said a data engineer, they
A
build the
data
pipeline for the
engineer
system. Mm.
a data engineer builds the data from the scratch, like infrastructure of the data. Okay, when you are writing a data, it starts from what the raw data, right? Then it processes. Now those people, these are people that build it from the scratch. Okay. Now, for example, it's like your pipeline, your database. Okay. Now, when we talk about data scientists, these are people who build predictive model which uses what machine learning, which uses what machine learning. They build what predictive models. Now, a data analyst is you guys, me and you. It's me and you. Huh? Me and you. We are the data analysts. We interpret that data into what meaningful what insight. I believe you understand. Then we report it. I don't know if you understand.
Yes, yes,
So let's move forward. I believe you love the way I'm taking this class. I don't want
yes.
to,
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
don't
Yes.
want to rush you guys.
Very well.
I don't want to rush you guys into coding, our main focus of the day. So we still have time. So we do a little of what our Python, then we end it for today. We'll continue next week. So let's finish this question, then we'll move on. Okay, I'm coming. Let me move. Okay, now, okay, I believe we have talked about data science. Okay, now, do you know what is the meaning of data mongling, data wangling, and data cleaning? Do you know the meaning of what data mongling, data cleaning, and what data wangling? Is there anyone who have idea?
Eh? About the data mongling and wangling, I don't have idea. But data cleaning is about you cleaning the data, making sure you work on the outliers, the missing values, and correct the necessary thing that needs to be corrected from it.
Okay. Uh, Favor, do you have idea? Hello, Favor. Favor, are you still with us?
Hello, can you hear
Do you
me?
have idea? Yes, I can hear you. Do you have idea?
Okay, no, the one I know about is data cleaning.
Okay, now you just add this, you just add about this wangling and all. So let me share it since you guys just learned about it today. So let me share my screen to Google, and then we know what is the meaning of what data cleaning, data wangling, and all. Now this is Google has for us. Now what can you see? So Onsika, uh, can you go through for us? Edet Jumbo, you're welcome.
Okay, you said I should read it.
Yeah, just read for us. Edet, Edet, you're welcome.
Okay. Data wrangling, and data cleaning are crucial processes used to convert raw, unstructured, or messy data into a clean, organized format suitable for analysis and AI.
Okay. Now, with often used interchangeable, they are generally referred to what transforming, data wrangling, and data
Yes, I'm
cleaning.
done.
Yeah, you see, you see the other part. Read the other part. Within often.
Okay.
Hello. Are you having a network issue? Okay. Akman,
Yes, sir.
thank you. Thank you for that reading. So I believe you understand the difference between data wrangling, data cleaning. Yeah. Now there's a picture. There's a picture there. One in data wrangling. In data wrangling is like a full preparing a full what data analysis. Preparing what a full data analysis, including the what cleaning, transforming, merging of data. Now in data cleaning, you are to fix error. You are to what? Fix error. You are to fix and clean only. You see the difference? I don't know if you see the difference between data cleaning and data wrangling or data yeah mongling. I don't know if you know you heard what I said.
Yes.
So favor, do you add what I said?
Yes.
Yes, I heard you.
So now I believe you guys know it now. So when you anybody ask you what is data wrangling or mogling, so you have to tell them that data wrangling is what is mostly dealing on what the food transforming of what data. So we move on. So Akman,
Yes.
so compared to yesterday participant and today participant, did you see the difference?
Yes, sir.
You see that there are there are some people who just want to join and then they leave. They just want to see and leave. So I believe you are seeing it now. It's gradual process.
Yes, sir.
So let's move on. So who is ready to learn will learn, okay? That is what I always tell my students. So so let's move on. So we are going to the data analysis part. I believe we have answered the questions. We have answered a lot of questions. Okay, now let's go to what our data analysis proper. Okay. Okay, I'm going to share my screen to what Google Colab. Google what Colab. So remember I started by introducing you guys to the environment, and also I create a new notebook. Now this is my notebook with the one I created yesterday. If you watch me, once I loaded it, it load and it pop out this what this first page.
Sorry, we are not seeing your screen. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, let me go back again. Let me share my screen again. Mm. So, can you see the screen? Can you see the screen now?
Yes.
So, Favor, can you hear me now? Hello, Favor. So, Favor is having network issue. Now, this is the work I did yesterday, the DBA, which I created yesterday. So, I'm going to click on it. Then it will take me towards my environment. Now, this is the environment I created yesterday. Now, we are going to work on what or two things. The code, I'm going to mostly use what the code, what, and text. So now when you are working with what Google Colab, first of all you have to always what connect. You have to always use what use your connect. So you have to always
Hello, sir.
connect.
Sorry, I want to ask a question.
Okay, ask.
Like, can we switch over? Can we switch on our system and start practicing what you're practicing,
You
or we
can, you
should just
can
be
be.
attentive?
Are you not using your system to access this class?
I'm using my system is there, but I was using my phone to.
Okay. So your system is it not a smart system that you can use your system to access the class?
I can.
So try it so that you will be able to work and be practicing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
If you watch me, you see as I'm maneuver over this sharing of screen. You see, I'm using my system. I'm sharing my screen for one tab to another. So you can work with your laptop. Try to work with your laptop, okay? If you can work
Okay.
with your laptop. But if you know that when you are working with your laptop, it will distract you from listening or accessing the class. You can just listen, then you can just listen now. Then when you we are done with the class, you start practicing. You can still go back to our YouTube to watch. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So what do you think?
Sometimes why I use my phone, especially, and I want to use the system especially, is that sometimes in case there's no light, so that the battery can stay. But if I'm in a light environment, that I'm sure that there will be light steady. That's when I use the.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
good, good. I understand that. Now, just use your phone. Pay attention to what I'm saying. Okay,
I've
play
switched off my
along.
laptop. No problem.
Yeah, play along with me. Keep your laptop battery. When we are done with it, go and practice. Okay.
No problem, sir.
So, our favor, you are having network issue.
Yes, I was hearing before, but now I can. It's audible.
Yes. Yes, so I want to start our Python properly. So I was waiting for you to come join the class so that we play along, okay? So in Coco Colab, this is Coco Colab I created yesterday. I just come and it pop out. I just click on what the program I used yesterday. So we are mostly going to work with what code and text. Now, when you open your Google Colab, first thing you have to what connect. You have to what connect so that it will provide you what a virtual memory for you to process your work. So I'm going to what connect. When I connect, you see I've connected now. Like it's connecting now. You see it's still connecting. You see when it connected, you will see what it will show me the virtual space it allocated for me. So look at it. It's already allocated the RAM and the storage for me. I believe you can see it. Hello guys, I
Yeah,
believe you
yeah,
can
yeah,
see it.
you can see it.
So Akpam, you see it and Favor, you have seen it. So now This text most times, now this text, most in writing your project, please take note of what I'm going to tell you. When you are writing a project, you have to work with what code and text for us. Why? You have to give us the steps of what you have to give us the steps of what your program, your code. Now, for example, you see, I want to teach you keyword. Now, I'm going to use the text now to write what I'm going to type. I'm going to program. So that for every programmer and non-programmer, we understand that the next code is what a keyword. You understand what trying to explain? The essence of code and text. Do you understand the essence of code and text? Hello, guys.
We are with you, sir. Yes, you
Do
said
you un- do you
for
do you guys understand the meaning of that code and text? Why they created it, code and text?
No, I don't understand though.
Okay, now the essence of code and text. First of all, the text is like you explaining what you want to do in the next code, in the code tab. Okay, for example, you see, I want to teach you what keyword. Now I'm going to type what I want to teach you guys. Look at it. I'm going to type keyword. Keywords. Now, if I want to explain, I'll just say a keyword. I'm going to say a keyword is what a keyword. Let's say a keyword are what are reserved words. Are reserved words word. So now these are the things I've what explained to you now. If I want to program anything, I'll just type a code. For example, anybody that don't know what a keyword is, we know with what the help of what they see, like what they read. I don't know if you understand. Do you still understand?
yes, we do.
Hello, Favor.
Yes.
Okay. If you don't know, you can ask me question as much as you like. Oh, I'm here to make sure you understand it very well. Oh. Please, oh, you can ask me question. Don't don't feel that I'm shy. No, we are here to learn. Everybody's here to learn. Okay. Now, first of all, in Python, we we have a topic we called what uh, keyword. Now that is the beginning of what in Python programming. When you are learning Python, you have to know the first topic, which is what keyword. Now, uh, what when they say keyword, key. Now remember, key is what you can use to what access anything, right? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Do you know that key is what you can use?
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you know that key is what you can use to access what anything? Now in Python we have what specific keys which you can use, and you cannot use it to write anything except the system. So this they are reserved words. They are reserved words in Python which only Python make use of. You can't use it. You can't when you are writing a code, you can't add it except you want to process something using the keyword. Okay, so it's a reserved word in Python and cannot be used. It cannot be used what as what identifier. It cannot be used as what identifier. Now in Python we have what keyword. So you understand what I explained about the keyword?
Yes, yes.
So what did I explain? What do you understand by that? What do you understand by that? Owoyemi? Owoyemi,
Yeah,
what do you understand by keyword?
keyword are identifier. They can be used as a variable or things as a variable or some words because those identifier they are embedded. System see it. No, it is inside the library, so the system see it more often. So whenever it is being used, the system know what this particular function supposed to do. So that's the reason I said it can be used as an identifier. If you use it as an identifier, it will not do what you wanted to do because it will be used for what the system has already know it to be.
Okay, good, good. Now I want to use another example. Samson, you are welcome. Samson, you are welcome.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
You joined this class late. Why now? That is how we not. That is how we
Uh,
not.
there is,
Huh?
it was due to I didn't have light, so I had to quickly find a way to
Please
sort it.
always try to join this
Sorry.
class. Okay. Try, once it's 8 o'clock, we are going
All right.
definitely going to start. It, it's definitely we are
All right.
starting. Okay. Please, once it's 8 o'clock, you join.
Yes.
I don't want to restrict
Okay.
anybody. Okay.
All
So
right, sir.
just pay attention, listen to the class. You can go back to the recorded video, watch the video from the beginning of the few questions we share with each other, the few questions we have learned from each other. Okay, you can go back
All right.
and back. So this is the beginning of the Python programming, and now we are dealing on what keyword, and we said that keyword are what reserved word in Python and cannot be used as what identifier. Now I'm going to print all the keyword in Python, all the keyword. I'm going to show you guys all the keyword in Python. Now, see, look at what I'm going to show you and how I'm going to show you guys. Now, in Python, there's a word we call print. Print what? Output. Print is just like your printer. Have you gone to a cyber cafe or a computer center? You see when they process their data, you see that they output their results using the printer, right?
Yes.
Now, this is how what print works. So print is just like to output your result. Now, I'm going to print the keyword of what? Of Python. Everything, every keyword of Python. So I'm going to print it. Now, I'm going to say print what? Bracket. Now, that bracket, I'll say I'll say keyword. Now, keyword dot what? KW list. KW list. Now, automatically, oh, okay. Now, uh, what happened? Now, for me to print this keyword, I'm going to import some few. I'm going to import some few uh system libraries. Okay, now I'm going to import what in system import. I'm going to import, let's see, keyword. So keyword, so I'm making use of what the keyword now, the system keyword. So I'm going to run it now. Look at it now. When I run this, it's because I did not run my import library. It did not work because the system did not understand it. You have to call it. I have to call it that keyword come out, let me use you. Okay, sometimes this keyword now, this system now, when you did not import it, it will not recognize it because it don't understand it. Now Python is like they always update library, they always update their system. Now for you to get the new updated version, you have to what? Import it now. So I have to import keyword. So now since I have imported it, when I run it, you see that all the keyword will come out. I don't know if you can see all the keyword. Can you see
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Now we have what? False, no, true, and as. So these are all the keyword. These are all the keyword. Please take note. when you are writing a program, when you are writing a code, you are not supposed to use
Yes.
this keyword. You are not supposed to use what? This keyword. You are not supposed to use it. Okay? So let's move on. Now, I want to know how many are there. Now, in Python, there's a word we call length, and it's being represented with a keyword len. Len. Now, let's see if len is here. Okay? len. len is supposed to be a keyword. Okay. Now, did you see what I said? I said that uh, Python always updates their libraries. LEM might not be there, but it's a keyword. Okay, so let me check the list of what or the length of all these keywords. Now, these keywords I've write them out. Now, I want to check for the length. You see, I've tapped another tab. I believe you are following. If you don't understand, please draw my attention. Draw my what? Attention. I'm taking this class gradually. Draw my attention, okay? So now len means length. In Python, len means what? Length. Len. Now len bracket. Now I have to insert what? This keyword. This key dot kw list. Now when I use it, I place it here. You see the length will come out. You see every keyword in Python is what? 35. Are you following? Are you
Yes,
guys
sir.
following? Are you confused? Do you
Yes.
have any okay, what? In what area? Apam, you said yes. In what area?
Sorry, the keyword that is the length is 35. Does it mean that the total number of keywords in Python is 35?
Yeah, it's 35, yes.
Okay. That means you have 35 keywords in Python.
Yes, 35 keywords.
Okay.
Okay, Oweyemi, are you confused?
No, no, I'm not confused.
So should I move on?
Yes, move on.
Yes.
Now, now let's look the meaning of what? Identifier. So identifier. So I'm going to write a new text. I'm going to name it what? Identifier. Identifier. Now under it, I'm going to say an identifier. Please let me just write it out, then I will explain for you. So identifier is a name given to entities. Let's say entities. Okay, entities like class or class function. Okay, function and comma function, comma and variables. Now variables etc. Okay, etc, and it helps to differentiate. Now it helps to what? Differentiates one entity to another. So one entity to another. Okay, from another. Let me use from another. So now we are working with what? Variable now. Now we said identifier. An identifier is a name given to what? Entity like what? Class, function, variable, e.g. it etc, sorry, it helps to what differentiate from one entity to another. Now what that means, when you are writing a code, eh okay, please just take note of this. Let me move to the next topic. You understand what I'm trying to explain? Okay, okay,
Yes.
are you guys with me? So take identifier is a name given to what entities, like what class, function, variable, etc. Now we are moving to what variable. We are moving to what variable. Now I don't want to move to variable without uh, you understanding